I'm Zal from the Upcoming. It's lovely to speak to you today. Congratulations on a fantastic new series.
Thank you so
Thank
I loved
much.
you.
it. You're welcome. So, if I could start, Mayor, I feel like every new series of Flu, it kind of gets bigger and bolder, and the characters and their relationships deepen quite a lot in this series. What can you tell us about season three? What can viewers expect?
I think season three is fun. I think season three is where we've established everyone's relationships and who they are and what they're doing, and now it's chugging along. And you really get to see all these characters that you've gotten to know just go and have fun with each other and intermingle. And now the fun starts. And to me, whether I'm watching a show or I am on a show, I feel like the third season is where if you've made the investment of time in watching it, you get to enjoy everyone and just you have expectations now of how they talk and what they would do together, and then you see these wonderful pairings that you haven't seen before, and I just think it's really fun. I think this season is so funny. I'm thrilled for people to get to finally see it because we really, really had fun making it this year, and a lot of our writers are in the show. A lot of great friends have come to be guests in it, and we really got to. I think we piled on so many of the things that we wanted to do this season.
Joel, your relationship with Mayor as Molly, what was that like this time round? And obviously getting the script and seeing some of the situations you guys got yourselves into, but also the loyalty and the way that relationship carries on. What kind of stood out for you when you got the script?
I mean, for me, Maya's talked a lot about this too, but it's a very specific kind of friendship and relationship that doesn't get explored, I think, on a deeper level very often. Like, I mean, we've all seen like rich lady gay assistant, it's insane that that's an archetype, but it does exist. It's out there. And so I think the thing that excited me the most, because I've definitely auditioned for most of those parts too, and the thing that really struck out to me, I think, about this show and what's only sort of deepened as we've gotten into season three is the depth of that relationship and really exploring the why he feels so much loyalty for Molly and why she feels so much loyalty to him in return. And I think it's so great that we finally get to see that the genesis of that this season. So yeah, I feel really lucky to get to play this part that is at once like bombastic and crazy and maybe a little bit like caricature-y at times, but there's a real heart to him as well that you get to see mostly through his interactions with Molly.
And Mayor as Molly, I mean, it's crazy. You've got the private jet, you've got the portable hotel. It's mental, this series, but it's so much fun to watch. But also, it's lovely to see you have this developing relationship with Arthur, played by Nat Faxon. What was that like to build that together on screen, and also have Joel kind of come in and be a part of that? It's sort of a throuple in a way, isn't it?
It really is a throuple, which is just the dream come true.
Yeah.
It's lovely. Nat's a really old friend, and I feel like in a lot of ways it sort of mirrors that we've established them really getting to know each other and enjoy each other for who they are. They're nothing alike, and yet they are friends, and I think they have a very sweet relationship, and it is really lovely to see it developed. I think it's also just a great testament to how far Molly's come in self-awareness and really rebuilding her life and choosing things that are good for her and she would rather have as opposed to what she thinks she needs to have. And so that relationship, I think, is a wonderful representation of where she is in her life. And I just think it's really sweet.
And is there a particular scene that stands out for either of you in this season that you filmed and thought, yeah, I'm really enjoying this moment?
Thinking about the Arthur stuff, I was just remembering that I got to do something I've never done before, which is like fake, like saving someone's life. And like you get the EpiPen and like, I need this stat and like get this in and throwing stuff. Like I really enjoy I've never gotten to do that before. And I really enjoyed that just ridiculous heightened sense of urgency. Also, the prosthetics were incredible.
Insane.
And it was really fun. It's really fun to get to do those kinds of moments in comedy, which I don't normally get to do.
Yeah. And we didn't really get to do on the show. So much of the early seasons of the show we had to address the foundation and your divorce and all of that stuff. And so there really wasn't room to get that silly. And so it's really fun to be in this third season and finally get to like sort of let our freak flags fly a little bit more.
But we also had a beautiful origin story with Nicholas and Molly, and I really loved that it focused on that just original true love, that relationship that I think is so important to both of them, that no matter where they go or what they encounter or the relationship they have, I think that one is the original. And you see how unwavering it is no matter what they try to go do or if they try to get away from each other. And I just think it was a really fun peek at their, rare and exceptional relationship, and how even though it is a work relationship, it's really built on love and really seeing each other.
Guys, thank you so much for speaking to me. It's brilliant. I hope everyone enjoys it as much as I did.
Thank you so
much
much
for your time. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Thank